So ito na. So we have here already, this is now your flexural rigidity. No? Tapusin natin to para next week, na review. Okay, so ito yan. No? So ito yung ano natin. So ito yung natural frequency or hertz. No? So the natural frequency is the per cycle movement of the vibration. Okay, pag nag-vibrate yan, makukuha natin na yan yung hertz, no? So, ibig sabihin, it is moving uh, 1 cycle per second. So, cycle per second. So, that is a hertz, no? So, ibig sabihin, cycle is 360 degrees, no? 360 degrees, okay, per second. Okay, so that is hertz. Cycle per second. Kung gano'n rin siya, hertz. Ibig sabihin, pag harmonic yan, from 0 to 360, yun yung time na kinukuha niya. Yung periodic motion niya is the same as the time na tinatravel niya from 0 to 360 degrees. So, harmonic siya. Okay? So, yan. So, that is now the equation. So, 3 times EI, 3 times flexural rigidity all over the mass. Okay? Multiply by the length. Okay? Length of the wing or length of the beam. Okay? Para makuha natin yung frequency natin. So assuming ito illustrative example na lang to nakuha ko, no. So ito naman paano siya mag-twist, no. An automobile wheel and tire are suspended by steel rod. So ito steel rod natin 0.5 cm in diameter and 2 meter long, solid. When the wheel is given an angular displacement and release, it makes 10 oscillations in 30.2 seconds. Determine the polar moment of inertia of the wheel and tire. No? Ito yung dinagdag ko lang. So ito ngayon, inikot mo to. That's a certain angle, theta. Then binitawan mo. Of course, pag binitawan mo, pag pinit mo to, pipilipit itong tube na to. Okay? Then pagka binitawan mo, mag-move yan, left and right. Okay? So, from rotational equation of motion corresponding to Newton's equation, ito siya, no? Yung J natin is rotational moment of inertia. P6 to eh. Dinagdag ko lang, no? Kasi dito tayo talaga vertical, downward, upward, no? Bigyan ko na rin kayo nito, no? Diameter and 2.5 centimeter and this one. When the wheel is given an angular displacement and release it, it makes 10 oscillation in 30.2 seconds. So ito, pagka binitawan mo to, nilagyan mo ng angle, binitawan mo, gagawa siya ng 10 oscillation sa loob ng 30 seconds. Then, hinto. Determine the polar moment of inertia of the wheel and tire. Parang dito. So, ito. So, this is your equation. So, makikita nyo, mayroon siyang stiffness ng bakal. Ito. The vertical. Meron siyang stiffness. But this is now your equation. Then, substitute. We have now 2 pi 10 over 30.2 is equals to natural frequency of oscillation is, ito yung natural frequency, 2.081 radian per second. Pero po ba? The torsional stiffness of the rod, ito, hindi ko in-introduce sa kanina yan, pero iyan ko na rin kasi baka may twisting. Kasi kung minsan may torsion, yung shaft ng propeller, no? Ito, yung propeller. Pag umikot to, ikot yung, and this is applicable para kompleto, no? Later on, you have some references. Okay? Your IP is your pi d to the 4th over 32, polar moment of inertia of the circular cross-section. Then L is the length, G is 80 times 10 to the 9 Newton per m squared. Shear modulus. Okay? Okay, then substitute, we have the polar moment of inertia substitute, so we have 0.567 kilogram meter squared. So that is an additional. Okay. So if ever na yung problem is based on the torsion. Okay. Now, balik tayo rito. we have now the uniform bar pivoting about a certain point. No? Assuming meron tayo ritong bar, and of course, we have uh, spring 1 and spring 2. No? It has the same K, but the pivot is not at center of gravity. Okay? So, kung pareho yung spring niya rito, there will be destabilized, magdi-destabilize to kasi nakadipat po rito. Pag yan, parehas, nilipat mo sa gitna, hindi gagalaw yan. So, nilipat mo rito, haba to. Okay? So, meron ka rito moment, yung lang kung alam niyo pa yung moment, ang moment rito, saka moment to. Kapag yung moment dito, ito nga yan, lagyan natin. Kasi pagka yung wing, ito, yung wing natin, assuming na ito yan, meron kang moment rito, at saka may moment dito. What will happen is that kung yung moment dito is the same as the moment dito, this will bend at the center. Dito yung magbe-bend sa gitna. Okay? Pag ito, M1, ito M2, so ibig sabihin hindi parehas, so what will happen, mas malapit siya rito, dito siya magbe-bend. Okay? Isample mo to. Okay? Assuming na yung moment mo rito is maliit lang, dito malaki. Pag binalugtot mo to, dito to magbe-bend. Hindi dito. Ha? Kasi mas malaki to eh. So pagka nag-bend siya, dito siya magbe-bend. Mas malapit sa M1. Yan yun. Okay? So again, we use a spring, no, to illustrate what will be the possible movement of the beam if the center of gravity is out, okay, or the pivot, no, the pivot is out of the center of gravity. Kailangan dito ka sa gitna. Dito ka dapat mag-pivot, okay. So these are the rotation, no. Then of course, diretso na tayo sa equation. So this is now your equation. No? The natural frequency of oscillation is a squared plus b squared times k over j sub o. So alam natin j sub o is the polar moment of inertia. Then, okay. Wait. Dito tayo sa yan, no? So ito yung distance mo. A and B. Siyempre, the same spring niya. Huwag ka gagamit ng magkaiba. So ito at saka yun. Then substitute. Okay. So this is now your equation. Natural frequency of oscillation ito. So we have a polar moment of inertia, then we have a stiffness, okay? Then we have the two distance. Now, siyempre, kung hindi parehas, okay? Now, tanong, kung aircraft pa pag-usapan natin, let's say ganito, saan siya magbe-bend? Natural, yung moment dito is stronger than the moment doon. Okay? So, most probably, magbe-bend yan, hindi dito. Dito banda sa dulo. Okay? Diyan banda sa dulo. Katulad dito. Okay? Ito kasi equal eh. So, di sa atin, pag ganito, dito siya sa dulo. So, mag-up and down lang rin yung bandang dulo. Kasi meron ka pa rin itong stabilizer na engine. Okay? May mass yan. Okay? So, ika-counteract niya yan. So, yan. So, this is now the equation for the frequency of oscillation. Now, dito tayo, we have a table of spring stiffness. Assuming na meron tayong stiffness 1 at saka stiffness 2. Now, ano to eh, this is an equation of Newton, pero sa electricity, baliktad. Kung ito yung sa electricity natin, Ito yung resistance 1 plus resistance 2. So, yung resistance total nito is of course R1 plus R2. Kasi naka-series. R1 plus R2. Sa spring, may stiffness siya. Pagka pinagdugtong mo, what will happen? Ito siya, no? Sa yung total K nito, 1/K total is equals to 1/K1 plus 1/K2 plus and so on. Okay? Now, sa spring, pag ganito yung spring, no? Kasi ito yung spring. Okay? May spring tayo rito. Ito yung spring. Then we have another spring. Ito yung ground. Ito yung load. Okay, K1 and K2. So, ano ngayon yung strength nitong spring na dalawa na ito? So, that is your total stiffness is equivalent to K1 plus K2. So, meaning, if you look at this, no, this is a reverse ng formula ng ano, nung sa electronics, no? Electricity. So, kasi pagka wait, gawin natin yung drawing. Gawin natin drawing, sorry. So, ito yan, no? Yan siya. So, we have KT is K1 plus K. Sa resistor, ito yan. Isura niya. Yan. Yan. Nakaparallel. Pag nakaparallel siya, R1, R2. So, 1/R total is equals to 1/R1 plus 1/R2. Okay? Kapag parallel sa electricity, no? Ito yung formula mo para makuha yung total resistance. Pero kapag parallel sa spring, ito total mo siya. Okay, so baliktad yung formula niya, di ba? In terms of stiffness, saka in terms of resistance. Bakit? Assuming na ito yung mga spring mo, marami kang spring dito. Ipinatong mo tong load na to. So matigas yan, di ba? Kasi ang daming spring eh. Okay? Assuming naman na may spring ka rito. May load ka rito. Okay, may load ka riyan. Then, nilagyan po ng additional spring. Then, nilagyan mo pa ng additional spring. So, ang lambot nito, di ba? Ang lambot niyan. Ang layo yung compression niya. Malambot to. Bakit? Mas malaki yung vibration nito kasi ang haba nung kukunin niyang equilibrium bago sa mag-vibrate up and down. Di ba? So, yun. Kaya ito yan, no? So, hindi pwede yan. Kailangan dito. So, may kita nyo, hindi pwede magdugtong ka ng spring kasi lalambot pagka magkarugtong. Okay? So these are the different uh, K, no, for a spring, and this is for a cross-sectional area. Okay, then this is your spring, and for kanina, ito na yung binigyan natin, yung sa torsion, no? Then of course, we have here your spring, no, to determine the K. So the K is based on N, which is the number of turns. Okay, so that is twice the radius. Okay. May problema ito. Okay, so yan So nakuha na. Then of course, we have so for the deflection, no, assuming na meron tayong wing na deflection, ito, yung wing na yan. Then we have spar. So alam niyo yung spar, di ba? We have spar, ito, spar na yan. So yung spar na yan, yan. Ito, spar, at saka ito. So dito yung equation niyan. Saan na yun? Yan. So nakakantilever siya. Ito ngayon yung K. Okay? So this is now the stiffness of the beam. Okay? 3EI, this is a flexural rigidity over L cube. Yan lang. So wala tayo dito. Ito yung gagamitin natin. So you can determine kaagad kung ano yung flexural rigidity niya at saka yung stiffness nitong structure. Yung stiffness niya. Okay. Then afterwards, makikita mo na yung X, di ba? Kasi meron tayong formula niyan sa unahan. Okay. So ito, additional na lang yan. Okay? So, ganyan. No? Ito kasi mga bricks na to eh. Then we have now the energy method. So, for the energy method, we have now your kinetic energy and we have the potential energy. So, this is the conservation of energy. Diba? So, kinetic energy is T, then we have U is potential energy. Kinetic energy is a function of your velocity and potential energy is a function of your distance, no, or the height. So d over dt, kinetic plus potential. So the total energy is constant, no, and the differential motion equation is established using the principle of conservation of energy. So, again, from your physics, pag ikaw, ito yung movement mo, mga example natin, lang eh. Yeah, okay. So kapag narito ka, potential energy mo mataas. Okay? So habang bumababa ka rito, what will happen? Potential energy mo bumababa. Kinetic energy mo bumibilis. But the energy mo rito is constant. Okay? So pag ikaw pumunta na rito sa ilalim, your kinetic energy is high kasi yung pinakamabilis mo and potential energy mo is zero. Bakit ka naman? Your potential energy is increasing but your kinetic energy is decreasing. Pagdating mo rito, the energy is the same. And so on. So meaning, the energy of oscillation is constant. If that is a spring, siyempre, meron siyang kinetic at saka meron siyang potential. Now, kapag constant yung energy niya, what will happen? As I've said kanina, meron ka dapat suppressor o meron kang spring natin. Okay? Meron ka suppressor o meron kang dampener. Pag wing yan, Okay? Nagbabibrate siya rito, then of course, it is a sinusoidal wave. Dapat meron ka rito control surface. May mga control surface ka riyan na ika-counteract niya yung movement upward and down na rito para ma-absorb niya yung energy ng movement. Ito yung movement niya. Okay? So, ibig sabihin sa movement, sa loob niyan, sa pinakaloob-looban niyan, meron niyang energy. And that energy is of course your kinetic at saka potential. Okay? So, lalagyan mo siya ng dampener para i-absorb ng dampener or shock absorber yung energy niya. Okay, so this is now the conservation of energy. Okay, okay, where 1 and 2 represents two instances of time. 1, the time when the mass is passing through its static equilibrium position where U1 is 0. 2, the time corresponding to the maximum displacement of the mass where the velocity of the mass is 0. Okay, so meaning if the system is undergoing harmonic motion, T1 and U2 are maximum value. So, ibig sabihin, kapag harmonic motion ka, yung kinetic mo, maximum kinetic energy is the same as your maximum potential energy. Okay? So, that is an energy pa rin. Then, of course, it will continue the vibration. So, all you have to do is to suppress. May suppressor ka rin. So, yan. Meron po ba? Okay, natural frequency using fully source opposite. Ito, additional lang ito. So ito, tinatak mo, siyempre, mas malakas to kasi unang-una, yung hatak mo kasi may pulley ka, right? So this is now your K and this one. Assuming, no? Pero hindi na natin na ano yan. Dinagdag ko lang kasi vertical pinag-usapan natin pa paano yung rotational. Okay, so this is now your maximum maximum kinetic, maximum potential. Then of course, this is now your equation. Now take note, we have now your polar moment of inertia kasama palagi. And that polar moment, meron tayong formula rin sa una. Okay. How about frequency for small circular oscillation? Ito nga yung sinasabi ko kanina na paano mo ito troubleshoot ito. Meron kang gyroscopic. Meron kang gyro na ginagamit na ito pagka nag-oscillate, no? Okay? So mag-oscillate yan, left and right, left and right, left and right. So ito yan. Okay? So dito sa atin, ginagamit natin gyroscope. Okay? So it will correct the movement. Dito sinosolve. So sa atin hindi. So ito. So again, usapang kinetic. Yan yan. Then of course, we have this. Okay, and this is for a circular frequency oscillation like this one sa aircraft. Okay? So ito yung equation mo. Yan. 2 times G, 3 R minus R. Ano yung R? At saka minus R. Ito yan, no? So R is the radius, okay, of the oscillation. And this is the radius of the object that is being oscillate. Okay? So, paano mo kukunin yung frequency nito, itong aircraft na to, siyempre may radius yan. Okay. So, this is the radius. And of course, from there, saan siya nagro-rotate, no? So, we have another radius, yung pinaka-center nito. So, kunin may radius, papunta ron. So, that is now your frequency. Okay. Ayan, so kompleto na yan. So, usapang vibration na pero marami tayong support na ano riyan. Marami tayong support, no, na ibinigay. Okay. So, after this, no, maybe weekend, no, I will forward to you this material para masimulan nyo ng i-analyze, no, basahin. Pero kita niya, left and right yan, So, we have this one, we have that one. Pero related yan lahat sa, depende lang sa'yo paano may apply. Kasi di sa school kasi, tinuturo lahat eh. Pero that's for you to apply. No? Whatever will be your baka perception ka, di ba? Or what, no? The knowledge that you will acquire, yun ay gagamitin mo. Okay? Kaya nga, di ba? Sabi, an engineer can solve a complex problem. Di ba? Complex. So, kahit ano-ano pa yan, kaya mong isolve because you're familiar sa solve. Kaya marami kang marami kang idea. No? So ako itong idea na ito, sagad-sagad din. Sabi, may mga dinagdag pa ako na iba just to, just to strengthen our discussion. Mas okay nga ito sa kasi yung materials talagang nakalagay na, hindi mo makakalimutan. Unlike sa classroom discussion, yung pa rito makalimutan. Pagka diniscuss sa classroom, iba baka makalimutan, then makasama pa sa exam. Okay? Okay. Okay. So for now, hanggang dyan lang tayo, no? So, ano tayo? Paano kasi nagte-text? Kaya na, it's almost time, no? 30 minutes pa. No, so, okay, so pwede na. Okay. We can have this, we can call this a day. Okay. Okay, class, that's it for today. Okay, then I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye and thank you po.
Thank you po, sir.